Hey, my name is Sebastian and I am the founder of CodeSpring, and I wanted to walk you through what our features are and how this works. Now, CodeSpring is an incredibly substantial product. It's a planning and building and designing layer for vibe coders who are building with AI and are fed up. We're getting lost and confused and need a little bit more control over what the AI does while building safely and securely. So we have various different products. The first one we have is our CodeSpring mind map. This is a planning layer that allows you to map out and design exactly what it is that you are building. You can see here I've gone ahead and I've created a mind map for Calendly. You can see the different core features that are inside Calendly, and you can then take notes on how each of the features work. And basically you're just putting as much context and information in this plan about each of your features. You can then use this to actually generate proper documentation to help the AI build. So for example, you can see here I'm just going to go ahead and generate a back-end product requirement doc, and that's basically going to use all of the context that we've written in here plus the context of how everything else works in our app, and create proper documentation telling the AI exactly how to build certain features for this specific set of instructions. Once you've created your full plan and you're happy with it, you can actually go ahead and convert it into Kanban tasks. So you can see here we've got a full task list, and this is essentially our orchestration layer to start building with AI. So all of these tasks have descriptions on exactly how they actually work and are linked to individual features. So for example, if I come in here and I search for booking, we've got a public booking page, and we have how it works. We have proper documentation on how this whole stuff works, and then each of these tasks is specifically tied to certain features. So you can actually integrate your plan or your design into any coding agent you want. So we have two ways to connect. We have a agent skill, CLI, so you can integrate with Claude Code or Cursor or Codex or whatever you want, or MCP with those of you who are using tools like Lovable or Replit. And essentially that's our bring your own agent aspect of this. Now, on our business and our ultra plans, we actually have the CodeSpring Coding Agent in early access at the moment. Now, CodeSpring Coding Agent is essentially a tool that takes all of your plans, all of your Kanban boards, and then gets it ready for you to actually start building. So you can see here, I am looking at the Calendly Vibe Coding board, and I'm looking at it here inside our Coding Agent. I'm currently working on building 0.1.0, and you can see that we have 0.1.1 on hold. Our Coding Agent integrates directly into Supabase, so you can actually connect your Supabase account and it will set up the database for you. So for example, you can see here for this client we've actually got their database linked, so it'll actually figure out creating database management and all of that for you. You can deploy it, so you can actually go ahead and run different tasks. So it's built on a work tree system, so while you're building individual features, it just makes it so much easier to make sure the AI isn't breaking things as it's building lots of different features. One other thing that's really exciting is because of the way that we've built it, each one of your tasks has its own specific chat thread. You can see on the right hand side what's currently being built and what still needs to be built. And we have our own AI sort of memory layer as well. So this is a memory layer that understands exactly how the code is mapped and goes together, so you're not endlessly re-explaining how everything works to your app. You're not having to re-describe everything all of the time, and each one of your projects that you build inside the coding agent will actually have its own memory layer here. So this is kind of built in behind the scenes, and it just means when you're building with AI, you're not re-explaining stuff. The AI is able to build much stronger code with a lot less mistakes, and we've got proper security testing built in while it's actually building the app for you. Now, you can actually build multiple projects at the same time. So you can see here I'm building using Codex on one task, but if I wanted to, all I need to do to actually start a different task for my build is just click on play inside the Kanban board, and it's going to go ahead and start a new thread and start working on that task at the same time. Now you'll notice here we're actually integrated so you can use it with whatever coding model you want. So you can either bring your own subscription if you want to use your Codex subscription, or you can actually use our own credits as well. So you can build using open source models. You could use Grok, you could use any model that you want. At the moment I've got it linked up to my Codex account. So that's kind of essentially the extreme sort of upper end of our products as well. Anybody who uses our coding agent also gets one-on-one support with us as well. We help you with building and deploying your app. So CodeSpring allows you to build and design any product that you want, and we're incredibly excited because we have just started testing and launching this, and this really ties everything together for us, because for the longest time we have just been a designing and planning layer, but now we have actually been able to take that into proper Kanban tasks, hand it off to a coding agent, and then build the entire application as well, which is really, really exciting. Inside CodeSpring, we also have CodeSpring Orchestrator. which is actually our original agent for interacting with the mind map, for example. So I could add this to chat, and I could then talk about the specific feature that I'm trying to build and design. You can add things manually, and we've got a load of tools, so you can add like mood boards or wireframes, and you can generate proper documentation inside CodeSpring. We also have MCP integrations as well, so you can pull in documentation from places like Notion if you've got a lot of information elsewhere that you want to bring in and start building into your plan as well. So yeah, that's essentially what CodeSpring is, and we're looking forward to having you as one of our customers. We would love to see what you're building, and if you have any questions at all, you can always email us at support@codespring.app.